My husband and I just recently purchased our first ever SUV. Today we're gonna go thrifting and see if we can find enough items at Goodwill to flip and make our first car payment.
Oh.
I have always wanted an SUV so that I can pick up more stuff at the thrift store. With the addition of this new vehicle, I now have another car payment of around $500 every month, so that's going to be our goal for today. And since we ended up getting a nice coffee, let's make that $507. All right, first stop. What can we find?
Let's go in there and let's find some cheap clothes to sell for a very high price on eBay so we can pay this car off super duper fast.
I am gonna hit up the women's section and you're gonna hit up the men's section. Go.
Sounds good.
I am going to go through the short sleeve tops just to see if I can find something that is trending, but in general people are starting to pick up fall and winter, so I know I'm gonna have to be pretty selective. We're gonna pretty much skip through this section just so we can get some more time back, because there's probably very few things that we're gonna find in the short sleeves top section that are gonna be worth getting. Okay, first grab. I've been selling a ton of items like this that are super cottagecore and beachy. This is a vintage, the limited hand knit linen cotton, great material, kind of beachy sweater. I feel like this is perfect transitional piece because it is a sweater, but it is open knit. I'm gonna use the keywords cottagecore, beachy, and boho with this and probably sell it for about $25. All right, we have another very similar aesthetic, Corey America, not a brand I would memorize, but this one is new at tags, and it's also a super beachy, open knit, boho, long duster kind of sweater vest thing. And I think I'm gonna pick this up and flip it again for $25. It's again kind of a not well-known brand, but style-based pickup. I'm gonna flip it for $25. So prices here for tops are $4.49, so about $5. Whenever I can get something for about $5 and list it for $25, I profit whenever it sells about a $15 profit. And our goal today, as you remember, is profiting $500 or about $507 after the coffee. So this is one of my absolute favorite sections. It is the plus size section, and everybody has been getting so mad at me in the comments, which I find hilarious. Everybody's mad that I'm selling regular, schmegular, normal, everyday brands for decent money. Even like $25 is quite a bit, and it's all about, you know, knowing the trends, knowing what people are looking for, and you can really sell anything. So it's always my personal goal while I'm at a thrift store to find regular brands to flip, because I think it's so much fun. I absolutely love selling plus size stuff. I think it's a great section to start in for newer resellers. You can see I found a ton of tops here. I'll show you towards the end of the video. But because these things only flip for about $25, and you know, it's kind of bread and butter, more lower tier, I want to make sure that they're in the absolute best condition possible, because when you have a lower item, you know, that sells for a lower amount, and then on top of it you add a flaw, it's never good. For instance, these Catherine's 3X cardigans I might get, but they are in just some pretty poor washwear conditions, so we're gonna leave all of those behind. All right, I've got a cart here I still need to show you, but let's go check in with Joe and see how he's doing. Ooh, that is a winner. That is a big, big winner. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you found that. Wonder what style it is. McLaughlin. They make both women's and men's. I get everything in Frank and Eileen. We'll have to check and see if this is men's or women's. But you found it in the men's, right?
Yeah.
Please don't be any holes. Nice find, babe. What else you got?
This is really cool.
Oh, that is cool. So funny, we just came from there. Okay, what is this? Red camel. Yeah, that's not a good one.
You know how I'm a sucker for a wolf shirt?
That is cool. What's the brand?
Fruit of the Loom. There's a hole in it.
Yeah, probably believe it. Really cool graphic though.
Yeah. This is probably not good, but I wanted to show you because I know you like front and back stuff.
What is that?
Cell from Dragon Ball Z is like the most prolific villain in the anime.
I'll look that up, but probably not.
I thought this was cool. This looks like an all-over print.
Okay, that one is really cool.
Yeah.
I think we should get that one.
Hated 90s.
Yeah, it doesn't say anywhere on it.
You can tell by the neck though.
Yeah. Maybe 2000s. That's a really cool graphic though. We gotta get that one. See, I told you need to start your own t-shirt store.
I know.
Or whatnot.
I've got a death file at home of t-shirts like that big, but you said that people really like cats. Look at this one.
Oh, another wolf one. The mountain.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Might be modern, but...
Actually, there's a dating right here. Well, it's too faded, but I think we'll try it. It's a cool wolf one. It's a larger size. Alright, so far all we kept out of Joe's stuff after looking everything up was the mountain shirts. This was really good. I found an exact comp for this one. And this ended up being a women's Frank and Eileen oversized jacket. Alright, so I am in a corner hiding from everybody, but let me show you what I got so far. We have a rose and olive. This is one of my favorite brands to pick up in plus sizes. Flips usually between $20 and $25. This is a 2X top. I'm going to list it for $25. CJ Banks cardigan, not a brand I normally get in plus sizes, but this one is a beautiful longer length cardigan. Going to list that for $25. We have a Cato, not a brand I normally get, but again, style based, kind of fairy Y2K top, $25. A Chico's larger size, and if you guys remember my Chico's deep dive, I try to only get them in more substantial pieces or new tags. This one is both, retails for $119. Beautiful kind of psychedelic looking print to it. Man, I just noticed there was a couple runs in it, so we're actually going to put this one back. All right, next up we have a Ralph Lauren 2X top. Love picking up plus sizes in this brand. I'll list this for around $28. I priced this brand up a little bit because it does really, really well. It's a Tahari linen plus size hoodie cardigan sweater. Gonna list that for $25. Another rose and olive. This one is a 3X, $25. And lastly, a sustainable brand that does really well on Poshmark. It is Quince. This is a size large pair of pull-on linen pants. I'm gonna list these at $25 just because linen is going slightly out of season, and I just want to make sure that it moves before winter comes. All right, let's go see what else we can find. I've got about half of the women's section left to look through. Right, these ended up having like a 200% sell-through rate in this size, so even with the wear, I saw some going for $40, so we are going to get them. I also just found a brand I have never found before. I actually almost bought this full price for myself on the website, not this exact skirt, but just this clothing line. It's called Sozy, and Sozy is supposed to be like a comfort, like soft and cozy line. This is a size medium with kind of an asymmetrical hem with a floral print. I'm probably going to list it for like $25 or $30, but I want to try out this brand. good comps. All right, Joe just found probably the other best find. This is an Abercrombie women's Y2K hoodie with a spell out. We're definitely going to get this. I've been selling these for around $35, so that's what we'll list this one for. All right, we have another style-based find. This is just Jones, New York. It is a larger size and it's this beautiful purple color with paisley tiered flowy, and this is hooked right now with a safety pin, but it comes open and it is a baby doll style, which is super trendy right now. Empire waist. We are going to get it. It is actually priced up at about $7.99, but I'm gonna list this for around $40. All right, y'all, I just hit the jackpot in dresses. I think I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dresses. A couple of them are for me. This chunk is for Whatnot, but look at these amazing finds. Soft surroundings, size large, beautiful gauzy jumpsuit, new with tags. Probably my best find that I will be listing on eBay, which, by the way, I'm not going to include in the numbers anything I got for myself or anything that we're putting on Whatnot, just because I don't know exactly how much it's going to sell for because it's auction. But I will absolutely tally up whatever we are going to list, buy it now on eBay and Poshmark. Lily Pulitzer dress, size 14. Like, what? Now that we have this much of dresses for Whatnot, I think I'm actually going to put the Lily Pulitzer in that dress lot. So I'm going to take that out of my goal for today as far as buy it now items. So this big chunk is going to all be for Whatnot, all dresses. The dresses just keep on coming, you guys. A packed, beautiful maxi dress. Joey. Joe. You know what I just realized? I forgot to bring bags. I forgot to bring bags.
Oh no, we're gonna have to carry all this out by
Oh my gosh. This is so incredibly sad. An Erin Woolen Mills made in Ireland merino wool sweater that is incredibly shrunken. And look at the beautiful colors and cable knit on this. This would have been so, so good. All right, y'all, we got another one. A John Malloy made in Ireland wool sweater, but the only problem with this one is I can't tell if it's shrunk or not. I don't think it is because I can still put my arm through it, but there is no size on this one. It says P here. I'm wondering if that's extra small or if it just means like press. I have no idea, but I think I might get it and market it as a small, very chunky wool sweater. All right, y'all, I think I'm finally ready to go. It's gonna be one of those take off the cashier kind of days, if you know what I mean. We got a lot.
Did you find a lot of stuff?
Yeah, that's an understatement.
So did we already meet our goal?
We exceeded our goal.
By a lot.
All right, y'all, I think we did really fantastic in there. We are going to give you our totals now, but I think it's no surprise that we did end up meeting our goal. We got a total of 24 items at this one store. And by the way, it is the first store that we're going to. It is just about lunchtime. We're probably going to hit 1 or 2 more stores, but since we did meet our goal, we are going to finish up this video now. 24 items in total, and that only included the stuff that we're actually going to list on both eBay and Poshmark. I did get some other stuff for myself, and I also got some things to flip on Whatnot, but we're not including those in the totals. So, drum roll.
Total was $913 for everything we found.
Our average sale price for each of the items that we're going to list them for, average sale price was around $38. So even with all of those bread and butter, like plus size tops that I got and the style based stuff that we're selling for $25, it still ended up being an average sale price of $38, which is really awesome. Best find was definitely, actually, I think you had the 2 best finds.
Yeah.
I found more of the bread and butter stuff. He had the 2 best finds, which were the Frank and Eileen top.
Yep.
Which you found in the men's section,
right there in the men's section. They always mix the stuff up, though. You never know.
Yeah,
you gotta check it all.
Well, like I said, Frank and Eileen is kind of weird. They don't follow that button rule or anything, or the style name rule. We're gonna list that actually for around $125. And a couple of cool vintage shirts, but the best one that you found was that frog shirt, and I'm gonna list that for around $50.
That was definitely my favorite. I like that, and then I like the Halloween sweater. Those are my favorites.
Yeah, I don't know if I got to show them the Halloween sweater.
Ooh.
We got so much stuff. You guys saw the final cart at the end, but there was a bunch of stuff at the end. I didn't get to show each individual item, but I will be popping up screenshots here of like all of the pieces that we got in total, what they're priced for, cost of goods, and everything. And I found an abundance. I know we're not including the totals in this video, but I found some really amazing dresses. One of them was a vintage Y2K Lily Pulitzer dress, and we're gonna put those things on Whatnot, and I think those will bring home a pretty penny also. All right, so car payment is definitely handled, plus some, and since we have a little left over, I think we are going to grab lunch. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next challenge. Bye.